Hello and welcome to your new hair journey. I want to help you and guide you through the aftercare after you have gotten your mesh or meshless integration or any kind of an attached topper. I will start out with a few main things and then I will read through the instruction that I have currently made into a beautiful PDF in our Popple site and probably our site that we're going to send you. I'll start out with the hairbrush. I believe that is one of the most important part of this process. I like having these two brushes. One is the Flex wet brush, and then one is actually a paddle brush with great lengths. Some other extension company make that to where it has longer bristles and a shorter bristles. So it gets the smoothing effect and detangling at the same time. The next part is your shampoos, conditioners, thermal protectors, and your leave-in conditioners. They are absolutely super important in the process of taking care of your hair. Your shampoos and conditioners need to be sulfate and silicone-free, paraben-free, and they need to have low amount of alcohol in any other hair styling product that you use. So those are the basic foundations. And then I'll get into reading it from actually our, again, beautiful PDF that we have created for you. You want to wait at least 48 hours before you decide to wash or get your hair wet. You probably can work out if you need to, but if you get really soaking wet, I would say you want to kind of wait for 48 hours for maximum bonding process and settling process. After that, when you want to shampoo and condition your hair, you always want to know that you keep your head in an upright position or actually tilt it back. Never flip your head over and try to wash in the sink because you're going against the direction of the hair and it's causing matting and tangling. Another part is if you can be in a shower that has a separate shower head and it can be detached and you can hold that to make sure you rinse your hair out, it's actually ideal and perfect. You want to use a slight rubbing motion. You always use your shampoo on the tip of your hand, emulsify and place them on your head. Never want to do this very vigorously. You want to do very gentle, tapping it down and this direction. Generally, ends of the hair or mid-shaft to the ends doesn't need to be shampooed. I always, or a lot of times I see people shampoo their hair and they do this. You are actually causing a lot of friction by doing this because hair always has a scale, and by doing this, you're rubbing it together and actually aggravating and damaging your hair. So you always want to get a shampoo and conditioner that has a right pH balance, and you don't want to wash your hair for more maximum than 2 to 3 times a week. When you have a topper or extensions, you have a lot more hair on your head and it's generally much harder. Try to keep the hair fully washed and cleaned without having any residue on your hair. You want to use a mask and extra conditioning on a mid-shaft to the ends and probably deep condition your hair about once a week. And then always use a thermal protection and a heat protection for your hair. Here, Ginger is helping me telling you guys everything. She just had her hair done herself, so she's all great and ready, camera ready for you. Other part is about brushing. You never want to brush your hair when your hair is wet. You want to do all the brushing prior to getting your hair wet and use a wide tooth comb to separate out the hair after the shower. And then definitely dry the hair with a blow dryer which has a nozzle so you can have control temperature and control heat and a control direction of the heat so you're not causing matting. You don't want to color the topper or possibly your own hair yourself. Definitely use professional hairstylist to do that, because it's a lot harder to do it yourself. And again, use thermal protection whenever you want to style, and avoid tight ponytail or any kind of a tight style, just due to the fact that you don't want to cause an extra traction on the hair. Definitely plan on coming back and getting your hair maintained between 5 to 8 weeks. So this way we can remove the piece, make sure you have no problem underneath, tighten the piece, and prevent it from moving and causing traction to the hair. It is completely defeating the purpose if you are getting mesh integration to get the hair, to grow your hair, or to treat the hair while you are getting the mesh integration, that if you have extra traction on the hair and causing damage. And then rinse the hair always a lot longer than your usual amount. You want to get all the conditioner, all the products out of the hair before you finish getting a shower and wrapping that up. You want to use a silk pillowcase. You want to put your hair in a low pony or a braid when you're sleeping, and then always use a microfiber towel to dry your hair and get the water out of the hair. You never want to use, again, the rubbing motion or just rubbing the hair to dry the hair with the towel. You always want to just get the towel on the head and then again just press down and get the water out. And a lot of times, like if you have extra matting, try to refer to your stylist and do not try to do that yourself. You may need extra conditioning or certain treatment to get the matting out, but if you brush the hair properly, you shouldn't have any problem with the matting. All that being said, we can't wait to see you and hear from you. If you have any problems, any challenges, you can always reach us at the salon, or if you're only watching us on YouTube, you can always comment below and subscribe to our channel. If you comment below, I will personally get back to you. Until next video and next tutorial and next thing we have for you, ciao, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.